So, we're here at PAX. Goodness gracious, PAX East was last.
Yeah.
You guys hit PAX last week too, yeah. Now, no, we're not here at PAX. We're actually here at Indiecade East 2016. It's a little video game festival that takes place every year at the Museum of the Moving Image. Now, it's not just video games that we do here, however. Today we're looking at a very interesting sort of tabletop game. Sir, could you tell the good folks at home your name?
Sure. I'm Eric Guadara. I'm a graduate student at LIU Post, and I'm here showing Highlandia right now.
Highlandia. Well, it looks quite interesting. Could you tell us a little bit about how your game plays?
Sure. So Highlandia is a hex-based strategy game, and it comes with modular tiles. So the board's going to change every time you play it. I actually developed it last summer using cardboard and scissors, and with the help of LIU Post, I got my hands on a 3D printer, learned some modeling software, and that's a good background Vistic sound. But yeah, I learned how to make these hex tiles, and you can put them together to make a map of your own, and up to 4 people can play this game.
That's very cool. Now, have you been a board game designer for a long time, or?
I think technically for the last 2 years I've been making board games. I mean, I grew up making games like a lot of people make games, like, different variations on tag and zombie and things like that. But my first game I made was inspired by Dominion and the classic card game War, where you flip things together, right? So like, it's a deck building game with this luck element of War, because I always like the tension of flipping cards at each other real fast. And then I got inspired to make this by a bunch of other card games, like Ascension was a big one, and Dominion, obviously. And I like strategy games, like Final Fantasy Tactics is one that I really like, but I don't like the time it takes for them to ramp up, because there's a serious, you got to wait like 40 minutes before you can even attack someone in that game. Yeah, so I wanted to make a game with a low barrier to entry, where you start, and by turn 2 your character's already gaining powers, and you're already building properties, and you're doing things. So yeah, that's the design background of Highlandia.
Very cool. Now, you say that you're at the LIU, or Long Island University. Now, how's their game program, Vera? What would you say?
It's awesome. So the LIU Post game program, we have a bachelor's program, we have a minor for undergrads, and we also have a graduate program. I'm part of the graduate program, and what sets LIU Post apart from other game programs is that we are a making studio. Our program is all about getting your hands dirty, making games. This year alone, I've made more than a dozen games, some of them board games, and at least 10 digital games. The director of the program likes to joke that, like, you're going to make a lot of crap before you find a gem, and then you can polish that gem in your second year at the program.
So now, are you in your first or second year?
I'm a first-year grad student, or for the next few days, a first-year grad student.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Now, how close are you to gem, would you say?
To what?
How close would you say you are to a gem?
To a gem? I think I've got a couple of gems, to be honest. I was at PAX last weekend, got good reception there. I was at a New Jersey event sponsored by the Sheep's Meow, got good reception there. And here at Indiecade, I'm hoping to show not only this, but a couple of my digital games that are pretty funny.
Very cool. Well, now, would you have any advice for people who want to get into either making board games or digital games?
Sure. There are a ton of tools that you can use, and there are a ton of resources that you can tap in order to make games. Unity is really easy to pick up and use to make digital games, and there are so many tutorials, video, written, things like that. If you want to make games, honestly, I would say just do it. You can tell that a lot of my materials are prototyped. Like, I just printed out on cardstock and used a stamper to make some of my cards. There's a lot of free tools, and paper, pencils, and scissors are your best friends. You want to make a game, just make it.
Now, I'm obligated to ask this of everybody. What's your favorite game of all time?
Favorite game of all time? My answer would change, but overall, I'd say Super Ghouls and Ghosts.
Very
Favorite
neat.
game of all time.
Now, was that one on the NES or SNES?
Super Nintendo version.
Right, SNES. Okay, yeah. My memory. It had Super in the title. I should have known.
Yeah, like all Super Nintendo.
Very cool. So let's say some people want to find out more about LIU's programs. Where can they go?
So you can find out more about the digital game design program at LIU Post's website. So if you search LIU Post Game Design, it'll bring up a nice page with videos that describe the program, probably as well as I did.
Very nice. Now, if people want to find out more about your games, where can they head?
They can go to eric-guadara.com. That's ERIC-GUADARA.com. Or they can follow me on Twitter, which is at Ease, EEEASE.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's been a pleasure speaking with you, Mr. Guadara. I hope you enjoy your Indiecade.
Likewise. Thank you very much.